Hello, everyone. I haven't held a camera in my hands for a long time, so to speak. I'm a little out of practice. Sergey's in the office as usual. Hey, did you choose a winner? People keep writing. 3,000 comments wrote, "Give it to me." Really? For real. I say, honestly, I can fool anyone, but not myself. I'll tell you a short story. Here, when you get an Emirates ID, a residence permit, you're not allowed to drive with a Russian license. And this applies only to Russians. For some reason, there's something wrong with Russians. For example, the Ukrainians don't need it. They just come and change their Ukrainian driver's license for the Emirates one. But I have an American driver's license, so we want to come and try to change the American license to an Emirati license, and we don't know if it's possible or not. The most hassle, if you want to get a new license, you have to go to a driving school and take a driving test, and that costs about 17,000 dirhams. It's called the VIP package, but the cost of this service, I think, 10,000 dirhams. Anyway, let's check it out. And finally, by the way, I didn't film it. It was raining here. You can see it on my Instagram, but it was just flooding in here. But the air quality, this day, what's the date today? January 30th? Memorable. We'll remember it as the best day ever. Every day we'll recall this day because it's the best day in Dubai. There's a program called Air Matters. You can download it and check the air quality in your area. In Dubai, when I arrived, it was 450. Write down where you're from and what the value is in your city. It'll be interesting to read and therefore compare, because in Moscow, I don't remember the exact value, but it was much lower. And now the last measurement. I'll attach a screenshot here. Take a look. It's green. Let's check it out right now. Today it's 127. Take a look. And accordingly, it says the air's dirty. You definitely need an air purifier, but it was green. Sergey and I were like, wow, cool, because they're causing the rains. The rains are generated by airplanes. You know, actually in Dubai, the builders don't think about precipitation at all. When it rains, there are no gutters here. No, that's not the point. The escalators don't work outside. The elevators don't work. Everything closes down at once. What I wanted to say about the license. You can't buy a car here without a license, but I know that many guys use a little trick. When they get pulled over, they show that they don't have an Emirates ID, and the cops usually don't check that. But if you get into an accident and it comes out that you had an ID and you were driving with a Russian license, you can go to jail. I have never been stopped by a policeman in 2 years. But I recently heard the news that some guys got busted here. They were driving with a palm tree. Police made them pee. They were sent to jail. Now they might be deported. The lawyers are involved in the case. Obviously, you can't drink and drive. Well, they weren't just drinking. The guys are in a lot of trouble and they can't get out. They can't move out of here. Those guys were actually stupid. You can't drink and take drugs behind the wheel in any country. What's the point? That's our mentality. I haven't seen the police here, so I'll get away with it. Guys from Pakistan and India drive like crazy. Cab drivers are reckless. When you're stoned, your reactions are blunted. You might just crash into them. Yeah, the scariest threats here are the buses. They're Russian. If you're driving relaxed, it's the same tension. And if you're drunk, it's tough. There are accidents all the time. There's always someone flipping over, someone on fire. By the way, guys, as for America, I want to say and commend the police officers for being very loyal to violations. They never stop you unless you're violating the law. But even if you have committed an offense, if you start to justify yourself, they will definitely give you a ticket. They don't like it when you don't admit your guilt. But if you do admit it and say, I'm sorry, they usually just let you go and warn you that next time you're going to get a fine. That makes you not break the law at all. In general, Sergey always asks to have his car washed when he goes somewhere. He likes his car to be clean. Dubai Police Department. You can't film anything in state institutions. If they see you with the camera, that might end up badly. Anyway, here we go. Wish us luck. Well, friends, another failure. Dubai 1, Alexander Kondrashov 0. Well, it's just because your documents are expired. What to do? Yeah, I have an expired license. What's the problem? When you get an American driver's license, you get it for the period you stay there. With a tourist visa, you can stay for 6 months. Accordingly, every 6 months I get a new license in America. And she says, guys, first of all, you have Sharjah ID. They have their own rules. Go to Sharjah. And secondly, you have an expired license, so we can't change it for you. In fact, we found out everything in a minute. Yeah, it's convenient that there are no queues. It's very nice. It's a pity you can't shoot there. You can do an eye test inside right away. If everything was good, you would have changed it in 5 minutes, 7 at the most. Look, in this regard, Russia's also, you go there, get it, and then you leave. Also, guys, Alex refused to go to kindergarten. Anyway, I left him there once. He yelled, "Are you going to school? Come on."
My tummy hurts.
Yeah, I got it. You're about to find 50 excuses. High five is agreed. Get your backpack, come on. He was crying. I felt sorry for him. He's too young. He can stay at home. Well, not at home. He's walking with me, torturing his mother. His mom can't take it anymore. I forced him to stay there. He's still screaming. I didn't mean by force. He was held by the tutor when I left. He's yelling. I think he's going to keep screaming for the 2 hours I'm here. But of course, I don't leave. I'm standing outside the kindergarten, but my heart's breaking. Honestly, I'm sick of it. We can make a deal with him. While driving, we agreed with him that I'll pick him up in 2 hours, but still, as a result, he starts crying. Parenting's obviously hard. It's particularly problematic with kids. Do you hear yelling? That's mine. I'm scared, especially with free-spirited kids who have never been punished severely and with whom parents have tried to negotiate. Everyone in the kindergarten is shocked. All the tutors, all the children. It's hard for me not to swear because he's my only child. In fact, we have the opportunity not to take him to kindergarten at all. We can't find a babysitter, and consequently, I can't do my own business because I work instead of a babysitter. I've been with him for like 3 years, but we have to introduce social life at some point. Still, I understand that actually all those kindergartens and schools are great. But if you follow the story like everyone else, doing everything you're told and so on, that is, if you don't oppose the system, then as a rule, you can't achieve much in life. But if you oppose the system in this world, you either get expelled from the university, as I was almost expelled, and you achieve something. Otherwise, you work like everyone else and study like everyone else, act as you're told to. That's why I like this Alex's trait, that he always opposes the system, that he doesn't act like everyone else, that he's so extraordinary. I'm just afraid that he might become a real troublemaker who won't listen to anyone at all. He's smart, very smart. He was assigned to a group of younger kids. I asked to transfer him, but that's not allowed by law. He's actually the oldest in the group. He should be in a group of 4 to 5-year-old kids. Moreover, he likes to socialize with older children. He needs people and needs communication, and so do I, in fact. I'm socially addicted and I can't do anything alone. I definitely need to have a team, a bunch of people around me. It's more fun and interesting that way, and in general, it's much easier and better to create even a business in partnership. Look at all the large companies. They were created in partnership. I came to you. Let's go home. Come on. Are you happy?
Guys, hi everyone. I'm going to the zoo.
It's 9 o'clock. We woke up, quickly had some porridge, and packed up in a hurry. Now we're on our way to the safari park. There's a big group of people, about 20 people. We have a chance to take a bus and take an individual tour on it, but the buses must be booked 2 weeks in advance. So, now we'll just try to buy tickets. That's our Dubai team. We got on the train. Alex with a coconut. How's it going? Great. You bored with us? I'm fine. Let's move on. We've already walked through several locations. I want to tell you that I really like this place because it's incredibly clean. All the animals are shiny. Look at a lion or a hyena and you understand that they don't look like that in the wild. They're well fed and fat. The fur is glossy. It is incredibly beautiful here. A swan arrived from Astrakhan. By the way, did you know that hippos are the animals that kill the most people in the world? It's the most dangerous animal.
Look at those teeth. And where's the crocodile?
Want to note that the feeding is performed in a convenient way here because they divide the queue between 3 giraffes, and now we're going to feed the giraffes. Hello, friend. Oh, what a great tongue you have.
Licked me, it licked me.
Wave hello. He didn't want much attention. In conclusion, the place is cool, and most importantly, it's cheap and interesting. You can come here for the whole day. It isn't necessary to take these golf carts and all sorts of vehicles because it's nice to walk around. We didn't even visit all the sites, but since we had small children with us, we decided to go home. I also want to note that the food here is really delicious. We had burgers and pizza. I was so hungry that I didn't film it. It's really good, not greasy. The park is huge, big, new, beautiful, clean. The smells, overall, everything's perfect. Kids keep walking. Don't linger. Don't linger.
It's so cool. That's the one I'd take home.
You've already taken one.
Texas Ranger.
Where's the holster? Standard souvenirs. Check it out. We came to the drone show. They made a little improvement here. Put some ships that now shoot beams. There are a lot of people here. Alex isn't interested. He looks at these drones every day. Not interested? What I love about Dubai is that the weather here is always good almost all the time, but in the summer it's too hot, but in winter it's perfect, sometimes even cold. Come on, tell me, what are those red things on your forehead?
I was bitten by mosquitoes.
Yes, guys, it's surprising, but we do have mosquitoes here, and if you Google mosquitoes in Dubai, it says they don't exist here, and they even did some research, caught those mosquitoes, and proved they can't bite.
Let's call a frog, and it'll catch all the mosquitoes.
Let's do it. We killed mosquitoes, which were filled with blood, and there were a lot of them. Alex's entire body was bitten. Today's the 4th month since I've moved here. I've been without my family for 2 months, and for 2 months I've been living with Alex. I like everything. Everything's great. The weather's perfect. But now we need to find a place to live in the summer. Summer will be extremely hot. Most likely we'll fly to Moscow. I'm not sure, maybe.
I don't want to go to Moscow. I want to be in the heat.
In the heat?
I want Dubai.
Maybe we'll go somewhere in Europe. We'll see.
I don't want to go to Europe. I want to stay in Dubai.
Want to stay in Dubai? Alex likes it here. There are 5 pools, and this beach, along with the pools for party people, mostly foreigners come here. I rarely see Russians here. And there's the bar, and look, girls are dancing. Such cocktails are served. All in all, that's the vibe. It's called Cove. All the others are family-oriented. That's why it's convenient to live in Caesars. You can go to any beach, and there are activities for all ages. There's a kids club, a kids room. You can leave your child there until 8 p.m. I should show it to you. I've taken a kid there many times, but he doesn't like kindergartens or children's clubs. Everything's clean, shiny, washed up. This wheel doesn't work because some standards were violated during construction. Something wasn't calculated. Now they're gonna fix it. The cables will be tightened so that it would vibrate less, and then it'll start working. To be honest, I don't really want it to work because there'll be 10 times more tourists. Look, there's almost no one here. It's perfect. By the way, there are a lot of good restaurants. I'll make a review for you one day. Here's Ganeden. I recommend you to go there. It's a Turkish restaurant. Ichi, the Peking duck, is really delicious here. Definitely ask for black caviar because the menu says it's served with black caviar, but they don't serve it. What are you talking about? It was a normal travel channel. Black caviar is on other channels. Then there's the Clay restaurant. It's a Michelin one. This one's called Aliki. It's a good Italian restaurant. Basically, all the restaurants here are cool, but it's expensive to live here. So, guys, subscribe, give us likes. We need to make more money. Unfortunately, they don't pay for likes, but still, it's the activity. Thank you very much for your support. Thanks to you, thanks to Bitcoin, thanks to investments, my pants are still on. Right now, crypto's grown by 43% since the beginning of the year. Getting 43% richer at the beginning of the year, that's an instant positive. It'll fall. Fall? Sergey's pessimistic for some reason. We got to my favorite restaurant in Blue Waters. The restaurant of successful crypto investors. Cameraman's here. Cameraman, driver, by the way, he's also a creative director. And you ask, what did I do for a living? Alex feeds me. So our whole team came to the corporate party. I'll show you what I eat. I've always ordered the same thing for probably 10 years. McRoyale. I'll take a Coke because it's cheaper. Or you can have 2 pieces of meat. I want to show the way of customizing it. I always add extra cheese and extra meat. No, I don't want meat. It's like a second burger, only half the price. Yeah, I always add a little more salt, and I always take Coke without ice. I'm sure a lot of people didn't know they could do that. I found it out myself only a month ago. Look at this feature. I've only seen this in Dubai. There's table service. Look, press here, enter 50. And that's it. Now we sit down at the table and they bring us food. One problem, you have to pay. That's not gonna work. And Sergey will have something sweet and delicious. By the way, I've never tasted anything from here. Actually, after the dose I usually eat, I can't eat anything else for another day. Now we're gonna give you a test. What countries do you know? And I wanted to make a video of the pros and cons of Dubai. Pros? We sketched them out. They just need to be voiced. 18 pros and 8 or 6 cons. In Dubai, guys, I'll be honest with you, especially after Poland. After Poland, it seems to be just some kind of paradise. But you can probably think that they didn't give me a visa, so I'm praising Dubai. Even if I get a visa, we'll go there just for a month, maybe 2, because flying such a long way with a kid just for 2 weeks is too hard. Let me show you a public toilet in Dubai. In each toilet, there's actually a person who keeps it in order. Keeps it clean and tidy. This is what it looks like. Everything's clean. Here's a special dude walking around. If you walk here, there won't be any drops anywhere. It'll be perfectly clean every time. Sergey, tell me, what do you think of such a luxurious life? Come and order everything you want. Well, not everything. You have to pay. They don't give it for free, unfortunately. I even made some money today. Made money? Yes. I helped people as usual. Sergey's a local volunteer. I want to show you my YouTube. This, by the way, is due to Sergey. Last week I published more videos, and as a result, the number of views on the channel increased by 7,559%. Have you ever seen that? McDonald's is really tasty here. I don't know, it used to be one of the tastiest in Russia, but then it left the country. In America, McDonald's is the least tasty. Now, they'll say again, but food doesn't taste good in America. Look, it says special order because of 2 pieces of cheese, and they put one on top and one on the bottom. Enjoy your meal. Okay, Alex, wait, take a bite, and then there'll be a test. As a person who shoots about different countries, I want to ask you, what do you associate countries with? Let's say the country of Russia. The Kremlin. I also think of America? Statue of Liberty. France. Tower. Let's make it harder. Italy. Shopping. Colosseum. I said harder. Colosseum's in Rome. Now the hardest question. Poland. Poland? What can I say? Hate. I mean, guys, think about it. What is Poland associated with? Is there any building that Poland could be associated with? Nope. I don't know what to say either. Well, think about it and write in the comments. Sergey brought me to a district called JBR. Jemirai. JBR is where you live. Excuse me, there are a lot of really cool restaurants here. Four Seasons Hotels, the Verde restaurant, where we got scammed of 380,000 dirhams, I think. Still, there are cool places. There are kind of underground places in a different Dubai. I'll show you. From boat to table, these dudes bring the fish. It's beautiful here. Europeanized place. This location's really beautiful. All in all, Dubai never ceases to amaze me. Every time, some new places, almost the Maldives. Many people, by the way, compare Dubai with Miami, and indeed there is a resemblance. I noticed that some people call Dubai the new Miami, saying that in Miami everything's old, but it's the new Miami. Indeed, I can agree with it because a lot of things are similar, but in their own way. There are, of course, pros and cons, but I still want to go to Miami. Scallops, salmon carpaccio. As for me, it doesn't look good to me. Let me try the scallop first. It's the easiest and the tastiest. The scallop's delicious. Let's try the salmon. It's really hard to spoil. Want to put in a tortilla. Oh, it's very tasty. This one looks like it's not my type of food, but I'll taste it. You're a pessimist. It's delicious. Tastes better than anything else. You're a pessimist, but then you're happy. You're a joyful pessimist. It looks, like some kind of burnt fish. I don't really like that kind of stuff, but it's delicious. I like it. It's delicious. What's that? Carpaccio with Erkin roe. I don't really like it, but I think it would be delicious. The urchins here, by the way, differ from what we used to eat in Norway. These ones don't have that pungent iodine smell. They're lighter somehow. The tuna's great. It's like bluefin tuna. Guys, it's a really good restaurant. I recommend it. Why would I bring you here? We got here Monday afternoon. Do you know what's so special about this restaurant? You can't get in here. Yeah, you can't book any other way. You can't make a reservation. I mean, you come here, there's a long line, about 40 people. It's unbelievably good. Oh, and the food's delicious. You don't pay attention to the wooden tables. Yeah. You ordered a lot for yourself. An apple? It's a strange one. With onions. Yeah, it tastes better, though. Look, this is the first time I've ever seen pasta served like this. Anyway, it looks unbelievably good because these are mini shrimp. Let's try it. I've literally never drunk a non-alcoholic beer in my life. Well, maybe a few times, about 10 years ago. Belgian one. Smells good, by the way. It's delicious. Yeah, like a nice compote. Well, it's like, you can kind of have sex. You're wanking now. Drink beer and don't show off. What do we have here? 653 dirhams. That's about 150 bucks. These are the dishes we had. I recommend everything except the snapper. That wasn't so tasty, but the rest was amazing. Guess the best part? I invited him and Alex paid. Thanks for watching. Like it, subscribe to the channel. Good luck, everyone, and goodbye.